Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Steve McCrawley coming to you with another video. Today, some more VGC 18 battles here on Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I still have, or I'm not, I'm using a QR code team, still going with the QR code teams. So I got it open right here in Chrome. I'll link it in the description for you guys if you want to try it out, but it's pretty interesting. I was really interested with it. But it's a Mega Salamence with Protect, Roost, Dragon Dance, and Double Edge. So it's physical and it's only got one offensive move. Trying the setup there. And then you got Entei with Protect, Will-O-Wisp, Stone Edge, and Sacred Fire. And then a pretty interesting Aegislash set with King Shield, Substitute, Toxic, and Shadow Ball. And then you have two Tapus. You got Tapu Koko with Electrium Z, and then a relatively standard set with Volt Switch, Protect, Dazzling Gleam, and Thunderbolt. And you have Assault Vest Tapu Bulu with Nature's Madness, Superpower, Horn Leech, and Woodhammer. And then an interesting Milotic as well, competitive with the Adrenaline Orb, so really good against the Intimidators, namely Landorus. And then you got Protect, Recover, Icy Wind, and Scald. So be able to deal a lot of damage to Landorus and any Intimidator really. Getting the speed boost from the Adrenaline Orb and then the special attack boost from competitive. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes with this team. But we're going to go ahead, get into it, look for our first opponent. And like I said, link will be in the description below. It'll be at the very top, so you guys don't have to go looking for it. So I saw this, I was interested, mainly just from the Entei, and then I see it's quite the interesting team as well. So we're going to find our first opponent here with Kangaskhan, Zapdos, Tapu Fini, Landorus, Volcarona, and Aegislash. So my main form of speed control is Milotic. I think it's my only form of speed control. So let's see. Most likely going to be a Z move, Aegislash, and Mega Kangaskhan is the only possibility. I guess it could be Z move Zapdos as well. So apart from Fini, there's not much you can do to my Salamence. So I might want to lead that. And then lead Bulu as well to help deal with that. I just have to be careful. Bulu, I don't think he's going to lead Volcarona. He could lead with his Kangaskhan. But I think I'm going to go with the Salamence Tapu Bulu lead with Milotic. And Entei could be a pretty decent lead here as well, but I don't think I'm going to bring it this time around. I'm going to see what it's like. And then Aegislash wouldn't be too bad. But since he has Fini, I'm not really going to bother with that. I'm going to bring... I think I'm going to bring Tapu Koko for the extra damage. I actually didn't mean to hit resume there, or confirm there. I thought I was still on Koko. I was going to think maybe I was going to bring Entei instead to help deal with his Aegislash and even get some burns off if necessary. But we'll see how this one goes. I think this is a pretty strong lead. And he's going to go Kangaskhan Volcarona. Alright. I'm actually really okay with this. So that's going to get nice Intimidate off on his Kangaskhan. So he's probably going to fake out Salamence here. But I'm going to go for... Well, actually, I think he gets... I think Kangaskhan gets access to Ice Punch in this generation too. And... let's see. I got a lot of options here. I could Nature's Madness something. Yeah, because I don't think I want a superpower yet. Well, I guess I'm not locking myself into anything anyways. So let's go for a Horn Leech into Kangaskhan. I think it'll do more than 50%. Okay, he's going to withdraw. So this is actually really good for me. Tapu Fini's going to come in. Okay. That's... well, I mean, it's fine. I was just thinking, I guess it depends on if my Blue outspeeds his Fini. Because if it does, then it's not like that matters. I actually almost went for Nature's Madness into that slot. Okay. So Salamence is going to outspeed his Kangaskhan, no surprise there. I didn't take too much a look at the stats of my Pokemon, so I'm kind of learning as I go as well. The Fake Out into Salamence, I assume. Yeah. I can 25 damage. I can take that. And the Horn Leech can be doing reduced damage since it's outside of the terrain. Yeah. Probably would have done close to 50% inside of the terrain. So I didn't even set up. So let's bring in my Milotic here. And I think he's probably going to target down the Tapu Bulu with Kangaskhan. But let's go ahead and I'll hit him up with the Horn Leech into the Tapu Fini. I'll have to look at the damage. I do have to be careful. Tapu Fini could be holding a berry. I think this Horn Leech will be doing around 50%. Otherwise, because that's why I'm going for the Horn Leech instead of the Nature's Madness. I was going to withdraw Kangaskhan into Landorus. Oh, this is perfect. Oh my gosh. Alright. I accept your Intimidate, friend. Yeah, so now I'm at +2, plus the speed boost from the Adrenaline Orb. So that's really slick. Okay, he's going to protect. Okay, so things are going really well for me. Really well indeed. So, Scald will probably, will definitely, I'm like certain it'll one-shot this BF from 152. Well, actually I don't know. Because I could just go for Icy Wind just to be safe. Because that's 55, but it won't be stab, but it's 4 times effective. Let's see. Well, and it's spread, so it probably will be doing a bit less, but I'll still go for Icy Wind just to slow down his Tapu Fini. And then I think I'll bring... Oh, I ran out of time. Whoops. I forgot about the timer. I'm really using up my time here. Okay, so a 2-shot on the Landers. Scald probably would have 1-shot, but I do get the speed drops. I don't think there's much you can do to Tapu Bulu. Stone Edge. Probably, yeah, I was going to say, probably going to double target the Milotic here. Woodhammer. Hopefully in the Fini, yeah. Holy cow. That's at -1. Procs the berry. That's fine, because this following turn I can just do the same thing. And the Moonblast. I was going to say, not going to be doing much damage into either. So, let's see, I outspeed. So I'm just going to hit him up with a Recover. And, let's see. I'm thinking maybe just a Horn Leech into Landorus. I think that would be enough. I really hope it's enough. I gotta be completely honest. Okay, he's gonna withdraw. I mean, that's fine. It does the same exact thing. It allows me to recover up my HP. And withdraw the Fini too, so the old double switch. Alright, so this is, again, another really good turn for me. So yeah, that switch into the Intimidate has been huge for me. It brought me a ton of momentum. Alright, so I think I'm going to switch out Tapu Bulu here. But, I mean, at the same time, I think he's still in a good spot. So I'm going to protect my Milotic here. And I'll go for a Nature's Madness into Volcarona since it's definitely the bigger threat. Because a Scald will, even if he sets up a Quiver Dance here, a Scald should be enough to knock him out from 50% health, even with the +1 boost. Alright, and the mist goes away. I guess I could get a burn, but... I guess I'm going to go for Scald. I'm just going to go for Scald. No need to get greedy. And... let's see. I'm thinking, well, no. I was going to say, I'm thinking of double targeting Volcarona just to guarantee the knockout. I'm just going to go for superpower. Okay, the protect. That's fine. If I predict that protect went for, let's see, this might, see, that might be enough on its own, and it is. So, huge, 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 huge. This team is actually really fun. It's actually really cool. So, that's actually the first knockout of the game. He's been switching a lot, but his switches have been basically for nothing. Alright, so Feeney's going to come back out. And see, what else does he have in the back? The Landorus. I don't think it's Scarfed, because my Milotic outsped it only at +1. I only have 134, so I'm pretty sure. Oh, and once he brings it back in, ooh. So if I can keep this thing around for when he brings back in his Landorus, it's over. So I think I'm still just going to stay in here. I'm going to hit Feeney with a Nature's Madness. I don't want to... I got some big momentum here. Okay, so he actually outspeeds. Okay, we do survive. Wasn't expect... Well, I guess I did take a look at the speed, but that must be a pretty fast Volcarona. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so... well, the Landorus is still a problem. He's probably going to double target Milotic here, and it's probably going to go down, but I'm okay with that. Oh no, he goes into the Bulu. It's going to do nothing. Alright, so... Yeah, I think I outsped Landorus before, so this should be game. Oh, well, Bulu's going to beat -3, not that big of a deal. But man, talk about a bulky Milotic. But yeah, essentially now if I can just knock out Landorus, I win. Because I can... I mean, at this point I think I've basically won anyways. Thanks for the +2 boost again. Competitive really punishes that too. You can't just switch in or switch out. Because once you switch back in, you're in big trouble. So let's go for... Oh, because I want to protect. Yeah, I'm going to protect Milotic. And I'll go for a Horn Leech into Landorus. I don't know if his Landorus has protect, so I'm just going to protect right here. And if he doesn't, then fine, I win. Well, I don't know if this will knock out. Okay, Stone Edge. Oh, into Bulu. Okay. Maybe he did predict my protect. Should be fine, though. Just going to bring in Salamence. And Salamence will outspeed everything on the field as well. Well, I guess his Landers could be banded, and that's why he went for Stone Edge. Who knows? He knows. Alright, so let's just go for Scald into Landorus and a Double Edge into Feeney. Alright. Really, really interesting. I mean, I did get a bit lucky, I guess you could say, for when I switched in my Milotic. It was the same turn he switched in his Landorus, so he gave me those boosts pretty free. But a very interesting Milotic set. I guess ability and item, because it really punishes that the Intimidate users. I know that I've played up against him a few times. It can get pretty annoying. So, oops, I didn't mean to save a video. Whatever. So, very interesting. Let's see, because I know you got Landorus is a common Intimidate user. Those who run Mega Salamence also have Salamence, which is also 4 times weak to Ice. So, I'm trying to think what other Intimidate users are out there. Alright, our next opponent here is going to have Tapu Bulu, Mimikyu, Crobat, Camerupt, Porygon 2, and Vivillon. So, already expecting the cheese. If you guys don't want to see cheese, feel free to leave now. I can just tell you I'm already expecting it. It doesn't look like he has any Intimidate users. Looks like it's going to be a Trick Room team. Taunt on Crobat. Vivillon has Quiver Dance. I don't have any rock type moves on this team. But I think Entei could be really good here. And I guess I do need Milotic to deal with his Camerupt. Could be my best answer. I think, yeah, so I'm thinking Aegislash, Entei, Milotic, Tapu Koko could be decent for damage, I guess, but let's see, I'm trying to... So Entei can deal with his Tapu Bulu and his Vivillon, and I can even burn the Mimikyu. Aegislash can wall out the Mimikyu and the Crobat. So I think I need Tapu Bulu to help deal with the Porygon too. I just don't know if there's enough damage on my team, because I guess... let's see. So let's do Entei Salamence as the lead, with Milotic Tapu Bulu in the back. Because Salamence is only threatened, but well, I guess he has a few. Well, Tapu Bulu doesn't really get any fairy type moves, so it's not really threatened by Tapu Bulu. Mimikyu could be an issue, or the Porygon 2. I guess he's probably going to lead Porygon 2. But I just wanted to lead Salamence for the Intimidate, and also to threaten a lot of damage turn 1. So, Vivillon, Porygon 2. Okay. Oh, so I do have to be careful of the ally switch as well. I'm sure Vivillon gets access to ally switch. So I guess I could just, let's see, special attack boost. Unfortunate for Salamence. So I could just like target each slot. I'll go for a Sacred Fire into Vivillon, because I technically don't want to burn it. I don't want to burn Porygon 2, I want to poison it if possible. So I guess I could have switched out Salamence for Aegislash here. I just think he's going to ally switch. Which is fine as long as I pick up a knockout on the Vivillon. Okay, so he's not going to ally switch. Holy cow, that's a lot of damage. Okay, we do connect with Sacred Fire. It could be Focus Sash, I guess. Show me the burn. Show me the burn. 50% chance, 50% chance. Yes! Huge. Okay, Sleep Powder. Yeah, I knew it got access to Sleep Powder. I did forget. So, a slow Vivillon. So he's definitely going for Trick Room. Oh, he's going for Ice Beam. Okay. I mean, definitely not what I was expecting. I was thinking like an ally switch Trick Room, or I don't even know if I get access to ally switch. Just something you always got to be careful for. Or I was expecting like a Trick Room Quiver Dance. Well, Trick Room Quiver Dance doesn't really go well together, I guess. Alright, Tapu Bulu, I think can come in pretty freely here. I thought I brought Aegislash, I guess not. And then Camerupt. Okay, that's actually not what I want to bring in against Camerupt. But I guess I do well, I guess Entei's gonna be a sleep guaranteed this turn. Let's see. So do I want to trade knockouts with Porygon 2? I think so. Because Tapu Bulu was only really brought for Porygon. So I'm asleep with Entei guaranteed. So I'll just Sacred Fire Porygon 2, not going to matter. And then I think I'm just going to go for a Wood Hammer into Porygon 2 and try and pick up that knockout. Okay, he's going to withdraw into his own Tapu Bulu. Okay. So I do need Entei around. I guess he's probably going to go for the Earth, the ground type move into Entei. I guess I could have targeted down Camerupt now that I think about it, because ground type moves are neutral. Oh, wow, still a lot of damage. And yeah, the Earth Power. Not going to be damage reduced. Yeah. That's really bad for me. Well, I guess, looking, but from that damage, it's not the worst. Definitely not the worst. So the question is he going to protect Camerupt here? Because if he protects, I can double target Bulu and possibly win. Because let's see, I'm gonna protect my Lotic. He's probably gonna protect Camerupt. I'm gonna, because I think Woodhammer will be able to one shot. I think he has to protect here. I'm gonna go for a Woodhammer into his Tapu Bulu. I think he's gonna protect. I think he has to. Oh, he's gonna withdraw. Same thing, I suppose. And an attack boost, useless. So I think, let's see, because there's going to be terrain recovery. Yeah, so one more Woodhammer will knock out his Tapu Bulu. Oh, he's got the berry. Never mind. Oh, it's only a citrus. Okay. So, Icy Wind. Oh, so he's probably going to try and set up Trick Room here. Kind of giving me the impossible situation. I could go for a double protect. And then that might be my only option here, is to go for a double protect or go for a Scald Burn on the Tapu Bulu. Which one's more probable? Double protect is what, 1 and 3, Scald is 30, so technically double protect is a better survival here. I'm gonna go for the double protect and the Woodhammer into Porygon 2. I can't let him set up Trick Room. Okay, I don't get the double protect. And there's the Hornleech. That should be enough. Yeah. We're still not out of it. Holy cow. Maybe we are. But no, there's no point in going for Icy Wind. It wasn't going to knock him out. It was either Scald and go for the burn or go for the double protect. So the question is he going to protect Camerupt here or go on the offensive? I mean, I guess he may as well he should just go on the offensive here with both, because if I go for a Woodhammer and even get a crit, a Hornleech from his Tapu Bulu should be enough to knock me out. So I'm just going to go for the Woodhammer into his Camerupt. Yeah, he goes on the offensive. Smart, I would do the same thing. Yeah, because see, even if I did knock him out, you see, okay, he's going to set up with Tapu Bulu. I guess smart, because that means he'd be out-damaging me. So yeah, letting my Entei go down was a mistake. I guess, well, I don't really know if there's anything I could have done better there, because Tapu Koko and Aegislash wouldn't have been able to help with the camera. Milotic was kind of my only answer, but he had his Tapu Bulu, and even if I brought Aegislash or Tapu Koko, it wouldn't have really helped against the Tapu Bulu. And so the camera was a problem. I had the answer, but if I could have kept, or I should have kept Entei around instead of letting it go down to the Earth Power. But it still would have had to wake up, so it would have been a little tricky. Because even if I switched in Milotic to take that Earth Power, it still would have been... Well, I guess it was Porygon too, so I guess I should have switched in Milotic to let it take the Earth Power. I don't know if I would have been able to survive, to be honest. I don't know if this Milotic is EV'd to be defensive or not, because it is Sheer Force Mega Camerupt. So it does get the extra damage, even though it's not super effective. So I guess it might have... it would have depended on how Milotic was trained, if it was defensively trained or offensively trained. So, an interesting team. Maybe I'll do another... I don't know if I'll do another upload. I guess I can play with it in my free time. But this was pretty interesting. I'll have to remember the competitive um, ability to help deal with Intimidate users in the future, especially on Milotic, where it's pretty good against a lot of these meta Pokemon like Charizard. It's good against rain teams. It's good against these Intimidate users and everything. So yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. So if you guys got any suggestions, feel free to let me know. If you got any QR codes you want me to try, feel free to leave them down below. I'll leave, once again, this QR code will be in the description. But that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.